Very large hand.
You can do a sound check and it still doesn't matter. Things can go wrong. That's just life. That is just the nature of things. So I'm so glad to be back here again. Like you said, it was really surprising how many people we had to turn away last time. So we thought we'd come back 4th of July weekend, but that means you guys don't have to contend with the crowd. That means you guys don't have to fight to hear what's going on. That means you guys get extra special VIP treatment. I'm telling you right now, you should probably come a little closer.
Yeah, you better close up.
You should probably come in a little tighter. I'm not saying that it's a dangerous place to be, but it's not entirely safe either. And there are plenty of people out there that bungee jump on purpose. So let's go. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Woohoo! Come on, there's not many of you. We need to hear it.
Thank you so much. I have been doing comedy for a few years now, and it's really a mystery to me. A lot of dudes start doing comedy to, get dick touches. Let's be honest, they're trying to get laid. Ladies do it for that reason too, but it doesn't work that way when you're lady. It doesn't work that way. You don't get more loving in your oven. I know. It's playing hell with my sex life, and I don't have sex with other people to begin with. Telling you, how is that possible? How is that possible? Well, I'm laying at home late at night, working up a good 2-finger tangle. You know what I'm talking about. And then I think of a good joke, and it's like, no, wait, can this wait? Wait. Shit. And I have to stop and wash my hands and write the joke down. And then I lost my groove. And then there's that. That's that. And then when I do get hit on, it's the aggressive young men. Because y'all, remember when that thing they called the MILF phenomenon washed on through? Moms, I like to bonk. Okay, and it was really unappealing. And I aged out of that, and I was like, oh, thank Jesus. And then GILF came along. That's grandmas. Grandmas I like to fuck. No, that's not cool. That's just not fucking cool. So I have these little tykes, these beautiful little tykes, young enough that they could have fallen out of this vagina, which means they have no business trying to climb up in this vagina, hitting on me. It's very traumatizing. I'm not going to say I haven't sampled. I wish I could say I never did, but I did. And here's my honest assessment of those wild, wild young men. They're a lot like the pockets on a nice pair of women's slacks. Really shallow, effectively useless, realistically speaking, purely cosmetic. It's their only purpose. It's the only purpose. Look neat, look fun. That's it. So yeah, I gave up. I gave up on all of it. I'm redecorating my bedroom. I got this really delightful sign from a gas station that got closed down. It just says, self-service only. Just to remind myself of my stance on the subject, how I feel about the life that I have chosen. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty happy. I am pretty happy. Pretty content by myself. Nobody believes me, but I can hold up something as unequivocal proof that I'm happy alone. I am divorced. I'm over 50. I'm a female. And I own 0 cats. You need any proof? I'm happy. I don't know what to tell you about it. Does anybody else love to watch those nature shows like Discovery Channel and all those weird nature shows? And when I was little, I was really into like Mutual of Omaha show, and then like some of these other ones. My mom always called them those stupid bugs fucking shows because it never failed. When my mom came in, it was bugs fucking, and she's like, "Tanya, you watch something else." But I really, really, really love my nature shows. I've watched them most of my life, and you know what? When we were having the lockdown and there was nothing to do but sit with your mind and try not to go crazy, I went crazy, and I started really thinking about the fact that most other animals have a specific time of the year when they get down. You know what I'm saying? When it's fucking time. They don't fuck all the time. It's just like a specific time of year. This is fuck time. The rest of the time, everybody's chill. Might be kind of cool if human beings were the same way, wouldn't it? It might be kind of cool, you know. It would just be like a newscast as it was coming up. Fuck time's coming. Fuck time's coming. Stock up on groceries. Stay inside. Lock your doors. If you don't want to participate in fuck time, just stay home. Just stay home. All businesses are closed. All businesses are closed. And you would know when fuck time started because you would just see guys running down the street taking their clothes off. Wow! Just boners. Have you ever seen a man run with a boner? Have you? I was raised by second generation hippies. I was at one hell of a party that got busted. Guys they're like, oh, I know. They had to trot across a room for something with a boner. No, this guy was sprinting with a very aggressive boner. And I have to admit that it's the most ridiculous and amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I'd kind of like to see it one more time before I die. So maybe I'm kind of pulling for rut season. Maybe I'm kind of pulling for this happening to humanity. Y'all seem like, she's like, yay! Y'all seem like you might be kind of dark. Dark humor? You have a little bit of dark humor? All right. I'm gonna go for it. You asked this. Just telling you. So, I loved comedy when I was very young. And I was like 9. I was like, Mom, I want a comedy album back when they were on albums. So she took me to the record store. I'm old enough. The popular albums at the time were Cheech and Chong. Mom said no. Okay. George Carlin, 7 Deadly Words. No. I was 9. She's like, no. So what I ended up getting was the best of Bill Cosby. In retrospect, a very interesting choice. At the time, we didn't know. The general public did not know about our friend Bill. What I knew about Bill was Fat Albert and picture pages. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But I loved his comedy, and I got really into it, and whatever. And I was cleaning out my basement, and I found that very first album. And I called my sweet 76-year-old half-Alzheimer's mother. And I said, Mom, you don't like my comedy because it's very twisted, but this is the direction you pointed me. Take some responsibility here. And my mother, being who she is, very sweetly said, well, say what you want about the way things went. We didn't know. But you can learn from Bill. All his comedy was very clean and it made him very successful. Maybe you should try to be a little bit cleaner. Here's what I know about my mother. As crazy as she is, she's always right. So I went to my local drug dealer. I picked up a little bit of Rohypnol. You can get that from a drug dealer if you know the right type of drug dealer. Because I never know when I have to knock a fucker out and come up with 15 minutes of clean material. She gets it. Some of these people are like, really what? It's a rape joke. I know. Rape jokes are not funny. But they're particularly funny with me because let's be honest, I am a 51-year-old female who has broken her hip, blown out her knee. I'm not going to have sex with somebody that's unconscious. If you wind up in my bed and sex is on the table, you got to pull your own fucking weight. I can't do it all on my own. It's physically not possible. That's what makes the rape joke funny. You can laugh at it. It's fine. No, you're not going to. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's close it with something for the gentleman. For the gentleman. Can you take a little advice from an old whore? Maybe? Shall we say a senior slut? Someone who has been around the block just a little bit. Gentlemen, y'all's worry about the size of your dick way too much. Way too much. I'm going to need my sisters to jump in and give me a little help here. This is an audience participation joke. Here's the truth of the matter. If she loves you, whatever you got is enough, ladies. Can I get an amen? If she likes you, whatever you got is enough, ladies. Can I get an amen? Yeah. If she thinks you're okay, not gonna lie, you better be at least average. But whatever. But here's the truth. If she hates you, and more accurately, if you've done something to earn her anger, you can have a dick so long that you have to tuck the tip in the top of your tube sock in the morning for safety. And so thick, it looks like a bodybuilder's bicep. And if you have made her angry, if you have earned her ire, here's what's going to happen on any given Friday night. She's going to be out drinking with her girlfriends, doing them tequila shots, and talking about it.
He never puts the toilet seat down. He doesn't wipe his ass good enough. There's always skid marks in his underwear. His socks smell like fish. Why do his socks smell like fish? She's going to go on like that for 45 minutes, and then at the end of it, she's going to go, and on top of it all, he's got a little dick.
And people are going to believe that drunk bitch. So what have we learned, gentlemen? It's not how much of a dick you have, it's how much of a dick you are. All right, are you ready to have your next comedian? Are we ready to get this going? Keep this going. Keep it going for Daniel Otto.